EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Brown Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Tonight we wrap up Week 11 with a great Monday nighter, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Ready. Come on, 38. Hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You talk about this Lions defense. Now, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the...
Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Young, he's going to change it up. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Browns march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Right back to him on first down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. From the 43, it's second and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Young now after the fumble recovery. And incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Palmer, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second and 11. And his throw here is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
19 tight.
They set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Check. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is over.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, But offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Diggs going in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Stephon Diggs. 15-yard touchdown play. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history will ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
7 Pirates, trap 50, trap 60.
They're going to try and throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go, set.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Young here, you can see changing the play. Diggs in motion right.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here is Young.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
A beautiful fake. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
He's got a man complete.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 88 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Sione Takitaki coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it up.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all. until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's Young on first down. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Stephon Diggs with his second TD of the game, his sixth of the year. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Pulled in at the 24.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one.
Touchdown, Browns!
Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a gain of about 4 here moves us from the 6 up to the 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. In motion left is Davis.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Now back to throw.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown!
Marvin Mims.
67 yards.
And the Lions are able to at least get 1 score back. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
He will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now he's into the clear again. Christian McCaffrey, and he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 86 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Looking to throw, Young. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns.
Christian McCaffrey
On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the route is on here in this first half.
Next to score, Browns 49, Lions 15.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hurt. Check smash.
They'll set up a throw. It got his man complete.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. In motion, the tight end.
Trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be caught. So they get 2 more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Now they'll change things up.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
18 rally. Check.
Back to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Still going.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. So that was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Following the interception, Young. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now Young going to move him around.
Faster.
To throw is Young on first down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Young now. That's complete right around the end. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Lions' 5-yard line.
Throwing, Young. touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are pouring it on. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Oh, some strong running, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
70 Rangers.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Panther 11. 19 tight. Check smash.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
In motion left is Davis.
Go check.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half.
Now third down and very long.
He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
In motion left is Davis.
18 Rattler, 19 Tiger, 19 Dragon, 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the slant, he's got Davis. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Deontay Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, red. Hey, blue.
Young on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Oh, it's so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head...
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keon Fawcett. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Come on. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
In motion goes the tight end.
Cup 19. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
In motion left is Davis.
19, Pioneer. Check Bobcat. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Victoria 70. Panther 11. 19 tight.
Second and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Hurt. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown!
Marvin Mims
With his second touchdown of the night.
and the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Panther 60. Check.
They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And Young's going to throw it here.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Young to throw it.
They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. It's Young on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Young to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A big play that time for Cleveland. 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because
Touchdown, Browns!
Christian McCaffrey, 40 yards out, and the Browns are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
in this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The partner under the lights in prime time.